Hey, what's up everybody? Will Mosby here, back with yet another video. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Radar Renegade AT Pros that I have right here. And I'm going to give you my honest review. Let's go. So before we get into reviewing the tire and how it looks on the truck and how it sounds and all the dimensions and whatnot, before I get into the details of that, I want to give you a little backstory on how I arrived at getting this set of ATs. Omni United, the maker of Radar tires and a bunch of other tires, go check them out. They had reached out to me through email. They had saw my previous video on the Radar Renegade RTs, the rugged terrains, and if you haven't seen that, go check it out right up here. You can go check out that review. But they had reached out to me. They saw that video. It had thousands of views and a lot of comments, a lot of good comments in there, and said, hey, would you like to partner up on another set of tires? And I had to think for about a half a second. I was like, gee, yes, let's do that. Because I happen to be looking for a set of AT tires. I had a previous set of MTs than another brand, and then the RTs from Radar were on, and after about 25,000 miles, the tread pattern had worn a little off. I don't know really how to say it, but the tread pattern hadn't worn level. And so we had some uneven spots all over the tire after about 25,000 miles. That's probably because of my setup. I have a 3-inch level kit on there, and it was maxed out with those 35 12.5s. And so that put probably a little bit of undue pressure on the tread pattern, caused it to wear a little abnormally, and they became a little noisy. They hummed a little more than what they did. They didn't hardly hum at all in the very beginning. So I was very pleased with those. So I'm going to give you the first video that we're going to do is right here, and that is my first impression. Let's get into the details about the tire. So I'm going to give a full disclosure here. This is not a paid promotion. I didn't pay for the tires. They sent them to me. Omni sent these tires to me in exchange for the review of the videos, but they did not pay for this promotion. So I'm going to actually give a honest review. I did, once you see me put the tires on the truck, I did have to pay to have the tires mounted and balanced. No problem. I wasn't upset about that at all. That was, the least I could do, seriously. But those folks over there at Omni, super nice, communicated great. And also, I was able to just run into Charlotte. I live in Charlotte, and just run over to one of the distributors here in Charlotte, and they had the tires ready for me, and just went in. They were super nice as well. Picked up the tires, threw them in the back of the truck, and off we went. So it was a very, very easy process, and couldn't say enough great things about the team over at Omni United. All right, so now let's head over to Omni United's website and take a look at the features of the Radar Renegade AT Pro. Here we go. All right, so here we are over on Omni United's website. And I've selected US, and you can see they've got a bunch of different tires. There's a Renegade X. That was actually one of the tires that they opted to let me try out. I decided I really needed the ATs and not a X style tire. All right, so as you can see, they have car SUV tires, they have SUV and light truck tires, and they have van and trailer type tires. We're going to go into the SUV light truck. That's where the Renegade AT Pros are. You can see them right there. Here's the ones I previously had, which is the Renegade RT. And as you know, if you want to go see that review, go check that out. But we're going to go specifically into this tire, since that's the one I'm about to put on the vehicle. And I'm going to read every single line of this. No, I'm not. You can go there yourself and you can check it out. But this is an exceptional off-road and on-road tire that is extremely smooth and quiet. It does have a 50,000 mile tread wear limited warranty and a road hazard warranty. I find that extremely beneficial in case I happen to run across anything that punctures the tire or just damages the tire. I can get the darn thing replaced. It's an all-season tire and an all-terrain tire. works in mud and snow. Features: increased stability and handling. It's got a very interesting center block right there. I haven't seen that on a lot of different all-terrain tires, but very interesting, and I actually like that. I'm hoping that it keeps the sound down for a quiet ride. Exceptional all-terrain traction and stability. It does have outstanding cut and chip resistant. That's important for me as well. You know, we don't get a whole lot of snow here in Charlotte, or mainly, you know, in North Carolina. I do go up to the mountains every once in a while to go do some skiing, something like that. We're really on the roads. We don't need a snow tire, and I don't do a whole lot of off-roading. But what I do is I do drive a lot on the roads and rain. We do get a fair bit of rain here, so I'm very excited and very interested to see how they perform in rainy conditions. What I love about Radar, even my previous tires, I had those skull outside on the wall of the tire. They had the little skulls. Well, this tire is no different. It's got a dual sidewall design where you can choose between either the tail end of the rattlesnake, or you can actually choose the head of the rattlesnake, which is very cool. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. I think I'm probably going to go with the tail of the rattlesnake and have that as my sidewall. So it's cool that you get a choice, though. That's pretty nice. I do like that. And here are all the sizes. Let's just look at the columns here. You can go up to a 22-inch rim or down as low as a 17-inch rim, and you have your load index and your speed rating, and then your, what's LR? If you look down here at the bottom, LR, load range. So this tire that I have here that you saw is an F. So let's just go down here to my tire. The one that I have right here is this guy right there, which is a 305/55 R20 with a load index of 125 and a speed rating of 122, and it's an F, which means it is a 12-ply tire. So super durable tire, right? I can get this as little in a 20. I can get this as little as a 265/50 R20 and up to a 35/12.5. So it's going to fit a large range of rim size, or not rim size, but tire sizes for your rim. So it'd be able to match up with anything. If we take a look at the tire size calculator, I've already got it plugged in. 305/55 R20 calculates out to a diameter of 33.2 inches, so just slightly lower than the 35/12.5, and a width of 12 inches, so almost the same width as the other tire that I had on with the RTs. All right, so that is all the features and the sizes. Let's grab a measuring tape and we'll measure the actual tire to find out exactly how it measures out when it's on the truck. But we'll do that later. All right, let's go get these things put on. So we're going to put these ATs on that are 305/55 20s. We shouldn't rub at all. It's about an inch lower, and we shouldn't have any road noise. Yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say, is that the MTs started to get a little bit of road noise after about 25,000 miles, just a little bit. And if I'm quiet, you can probably hear it. I'm doing 45 miles per hour. So not so bad. But I'm about to roll into the shop and get the ATs on. I'm super excited. Let's get them on. All right, so the tires are on. Here they are. This is the sidewall with the rattlesnake tail that you can see. And I gotta say, man, they look awesome. They look awesome. And silly me, I forgot to mention to the installer that they had a dual sidewall and which one to pick. But up here on the front right tire, I've got the rattlesnake head sidewall showing. So I wasn't going to bug them about taking it off again and redoing it, but I don't mind. There's a rattlesnake side. I like it, and I like this one too. Yeah, looks really good. let's do some measurements. All right, on the ground, and we're coming up and right about, it's like 32.5, I'd say, if we wanted to try to catch it right here in the middle, trying to get middles as possible. Yeah, 32.5 roughly, right there. And if I'm measuring width, I'm right on over there and come down and I'm about, yeah, if you include the sidewall, you're about 12 inches total width. From tread to tread, so tread on that side to tread here, you're looking at about 10 inches. So tread, inside tread to outside tread, I've got it locked on right there. You're looking right at about 10 inches. Overall width, 12 inches. All right, so now let's jump in the truck, give them a drive, and see how they sound and see how they drive. Let's go. All right, so just out here on a country road right now, and immediately two immediate impressions. First, I noticed that the truck is definitely a lot more responsive in the steering department. I noticed it right out of the gate. As soon as I left the shop after they got on, they are a little more punchy. Can I say it like that? Punchy? Just responsive. The steering is a little more crisp, a little sharper. Now what I mean by responsive or punchy is kind of like, I guess, whenever you get a new pair of shoes. That's kind of the way I think about it. When you're a little kid, you got those new running shoes, you're like, oh look Bobby, I can run faster. It's kind of like that. Is it psychological? Maybe. I mean, could it be a placebo effect? Absolutely. Just trying to give you my honest review that it feels a little sharper, a little more crisp in the steering department. And the sound, hardly any sound. Like it is whisper quiet. I mean, there is just the slightest little teensy weensy little hum, as you might expect with an AT. It's not a car tire. These are an all-terrain. I do have that open for lighting on camera, so the sunroof is closed, but the shade is open, so you can actually get a little better light in here. So that does dampen some sound a little bit when it's closed. All the windows are up, air conditioner is on, and it's just silent. You can have a conversation in here without yelling at one another, which is nice. It's very nice. First impression is these things are fantastic. I can't wait to put thousands of miles on them and give you another review and another video telling you what it's like after, you know, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 miles. But right now, first impression, right out of the shop, these things are great. I'm really liking them. All right, so now I'm in Lowe's parking lot because I had to run over here real quick. Let's just do a nobody's around, all the way left. You know, you need a freaking football field to turn around in with these trucks. There's full left turn. No rubbing, that's in forward, obviously. Full right turn, here we go. Nothing there either. So full out left, full out right, and forward. Let's go reverse. Front end dips just a little bit. Make sure nobody's around. Some crazy guys out here in the Lowe's parking lot doing donuts. Not really. Yeah, no rubbing there either. That's in full left. Try not to hit anything. Let's go full right. Other direction. No rubbing there either. We are clear to hit whatever we want, and we're not going to rub. Let's get out of here. I just want to give a big shout out and a big thanks to the fellas over at Omni United for giving me these tires and letting me give my honest review of them. And big thanks to them. They're not sponsoring the video, but they did send me the tires so that I could give a review. But hopefully you have found this video helpful, and go give them a shot. Go take a look at all their tires over on their website. You might find something that fits your specific setup and fits your specific needs. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Hey, and before you go, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, or check out one of these two videos, or both, that YouTube thinks is appropriate for you to watch from this channel. We'll see you.